Hi.
What up?
There. Now everything's up. I took it off when I took off all of our name tags and shit. So,
Smooth. Very smooth.
well, dude,
Professionals.
yeah, no, I took them off because of the Battlefield 2020 or 2042. You know,
Yeah, because we're professionals.
duh,
Yeah.
dude. Battlefield 2020 or 2042 is going to be freaking awesome.
This is gonna be awesome. I told you that from the beginning.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. I knew it was gonna be awesome, and it's gonna set apart the COD players from the Battlefield players. I've already been through this.
Like that TikTok. Oh my god.
Like that TikTok. Yep, that is exactly.
Let's see.
Yeah.
TikTok. Oh, I want to show that to everybody.
Well, what part are you showing?
That whole TikTok.
Oh,
But I gotta
just so
find
everybody
it.
knows what we're talking about.
I don't know if I can find it.
Nah, it's whatever.
Yeah,
People
whatever.
really want to see it, they can find it, or they already know what we're talking about.
Yeah. So what do you got for this week?
Well, they released the season 2 Witcher trailer. I'm pretty excited about that because I actually did enjoy the first season of The Witcher.
Like that's after The Witcher 3.
No, this is from like the beginning of the Witcher series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it actually starts in the beginning of like Witcher, like the first Witcher game. So if you didn't play the
Dude.
first Witcher, the second Witcher, or the third, eventually it'll get to the point where it's at in the third.
Okay. I didn't
So
I didn't want to play The Witcher 3 until I got the chance to play 1 and 2, but I tried finding it on the computer and it wasn't there.
so here's the thing about that. It's one of those things where either it some people would say the first Witcher game was absolute hot garbage. Due to the standpoint of controls and gameplay.
Yeah.
It had an amazing story. The second one, it had an even better story. So the first one was it was an amazing game. The second one took it up another notch. The controls, however, when it first released, was terrible. It's like
Just absolute
the
dog
worst
shit.
it could be. Yes. However, after I believe the third or fourth update, redid they redid the controls and it got a lot better. At least that's what I heard from a lot of really like people who are really into the Witcher games.
Yeah. So that's good.
And then The Witcher 3, I personally have played. I haven't played it all the way through, but I have thoroughly enjoyed the experience, like from what I have played. And
Hell yeah.
it's free on Xbox Game Pass. Or it was free. It's no longer free, if I remember correctly. So that's kind of unfortunate. But
Yeah.
it was one of those games where either you were going to play it when it was there, or you weren't going to play it at all. And unfortunately, I didn't.
One of the few like in betweeners.
Yeah, like I really wanted to play it just because everybody kept saying you need to play, you need to play, you need to play, and I'm just like, do I want to play it though? So
Yeah.
this is one of those things I'll have to miss out on. But I do have a few good stories, and my little brother, he actually started playing The Witcher 3, and I told him over the phone, I'm like, dude, you better not let mom and dad catch you playing that game because it is extremely inappropriate.
Have you seen the show?
Yeah, titties everywhere,
Everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah, in the game too, just as much, if not
Really?
more.
Oh my
Seriously, like there is so much titty. So yeah, I told him straight up, I'm like, dude, do not let either one of our parents see you because they will straight up kill you.
That's oh my god.
Yeah. So I definitely had to make sure he understood the fact that it was either life or death for him. that point.
Yeah. So, I had a family reunion this weekend.
Yeah, I saw the picture. He had looked like 10 billion people in one place.
Yeah, there was for the day before my grandparents' anniversary, their 70th anniversary. So they're 88 and 87. They got married at 17 and 18. I found out that my grandpa lied. My grandpa lied about his age to get married. So I don't know if they're actually technically married or not.
No, they're married.
I know.
Yeah. They're fucking married.
No, but you know what I mean.
Statute of limitation.
But yeah, no. My grandpa lied, said that he was 18. He went to the first courthouse, and said that he was 17. And they're like, "Oh, you can't do that without your parents' permission." So he went to the next one and said that he was 18.
Oh man.
So
talk about a dude desperate to get wed.
Yeah. And you know,
why didn't he just want to wait a little bit longer? I don't get that.
So the whole story. My grandpa and his family moved up from Fort Worth, Texas, or right around there, when he was 16. My grandma stayed back in Texas. They were dating. And they stayed back, or she stayed back. When she turned 18, she's like, I can't deal with this anymore. So she moved up. And, like, they got married right after, basically.
Damn.
Yeah.
Talk about some commitment. Shit.
Yeah. Back in, 70 years ago? So that'd be in the 50s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And they've been together ever since, living on the ranch.
Again, talk about fucking commitment. That is great commitment. Wow.
Tell me about it, dude. They're part of the reason why I never want to give up on my wife, no matter what.
Yeah,
they fought through thick and thin.
It's a scary thought, honestly.
Yeah. So, no matter what happens, I want to try and work it out with my wife. You know, even dumb bullshit that she's done and dumb bullshit that I've personally done. You know.
As long as you know it's both sides.
Oh yeah, I know I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
everyone knows I'm an idiot.
As long as you don't point fingers, it should be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Not gonna go into detail on that one. That's maybe a story for like 10 years down the road when we actually become famous and shit.
Nobody's gonna look back this far. What are you talking about?
Well, they might.
Nah, nobody's gonna look back this far.
But
nobody cares.
Yeah,
nobody cares enough.
We had a bunch of there was over 100 people there the day before the wedding or before the anniversary. Like most of them, like 95 of them, were actually family members. There was somebody representing every single sibling of my grandma's and my grandpa's.
That's nuts.
Yeah. You know, my grandma, she's only got Johnny Wayne left, so it's her and Johnny Wayne. My grandpa, he's only got Sue left, and there was family members from all of their siblings, all 8 of them. And then most of us were grandkids and great-grandkids and great-great-grandkids.
Yeah. Just spawning off of 2 people.
Yeah. It was insane. We had a bunch of cornhole out there. I ended up bringing my bottle bash game, and it was just a blast. Everyone got to meet my wife for the first time, and it was just great. She got kind of overwhelmed with everybody because you know it's new family, new people.
Yeah,
but
that's good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, it didn't get too weird because I mean over COVID and stuff like that, and I know that quite a bit of your family wasn't able to make it to the wedding. I was able to make it to the wedding, but
your family,
yeah.
Duh.
Oh, yeah. So much of your family wasn't able to make it, and I wasn't able to meet your mom and dad at all, which I was kind of bummed out about because I wanted to see who the people responsible for, you
making this jackass.
Yeah. I really wanted to meet the people responsible for making you.
Yeah, no, that was just a terrible fucking shit. You know?
As he says with sarcasm.
No, it was actually terrible. You know, my parents ended, or my mom ended up testing positive the day before, or the day of the rehearsal dinner. So I had to call my dad. He was 30 miles out and had to turn around because I wasn't going to have somebody who was infected with COVID.
Yeah.
So yeah, no,
super sucks.
it was terrible. But you know, it was a good time. We all hung out, and Lynn ended up getting COVID the day of. Nobody else in the church or anybody in the wedding party got it.
Yeah. What? That was the weirdest thing.
Fuck?
We went out every single night, and we drank every single night. We were next to each other every single night. Nothing at all. I have no idea, unless somehow, every single one of us was asymptomatic.
Yeah,
which is extremely
rare. But dude, there were some people at the church that said that they had it, but they had a false positive. Because 6 months went by, and then they got COVID.
Well, I mean, there's so many different strains at this point.
Oh yeah, no, but
who knows?
They were trying to like make Lynn feel bad. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, yeah. It's like, fuck off.
Fuck off. We had a good time. It was a good wedding.
So
I got to see the mountains after so many years. I was happy.
Dude, the Bighorns are fucking beautiful. We got to go axe throwing.
Yeah, it was awesome. The morning of your wedding, I was hungover as a motherfucker.
I actually wasn't.
I know, you're welcome.
Yeah. So during that time, Keelan was just like walking around to everybody, like, "Here, drink water." Here,
I was force feeding the entire wedding party
sitting there drinking
water.
like whiskey and shit.
The entire wedding party, I forced that water. And as I was proceeding to pound normal drinks, I'm force feeding water to everybody else. Everybody's all like, "Man, I'm not hungover as I thought I'd be," and I'm sitting over here going, "You're welcome.
You're welcome." Oh, fuck. You're welcome. Oh. So, just so you're aware, Lynn and I are going to do a destination wedding at our destination renewal at our 5-year.
Nice.
So it's probably either going to be, Florida, California, Japan. If it's in Japan, we're going to definitely keep it smaller.
Yeah.
But we want you to be there for sure.
I mean, I'd love to be, but flying out to Japan is really expensive.
Yeah.
Really expensive.
But you might be able to get the military flights.
That's true. That's true. Or I can convince some family to give up some of their mileage and be all like, "Hey,
can I get some of your mileage to go to Japan?" Dude, how awesome would that be?
I mean, that would be awesome. That would be. I would. It would definitely knock a piece off my bucket list. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, dude, that's where Lynn really wants to go, and I think it would be awesome to go to Japan.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So, apparently, do you know Sunless Khan, the Rocket League YouTuber?
Mm-mm.
So he is like the Seth Rogen of Rocket League. He sounds exactly like him. Like, look him up. Seriously, look up Sunless Khan. Apparently, Sunless Khan, SUNLESSKAHN.
Ooh, there he is. Sunless Khan, YouTube. Okay, what about him?
Click on it and just listen to the first 5 seconds or 10 seconds
of what? Oh,
of any video. Doesn't he sound like Seth Rogen? Right?
Introducing Mistbot.
Yeah. So,
Sorry,
so
it's just the what's previewing on his channel. Something from
apparently
8 months ago.
yesterday he played with the actual Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully,
Sweet.
let me see.
Does he even?
Since the
does Seth
day
Rogen
I
even
started
know
my
how to
channel,
play
I've been told I
fucking
look,
Fortnite?
sound, and laugh like Seth Rogen.
Since the day I started my channel, I've been told I look, sound, and act like
The
Seth
amount of
Rogen.
comments I've received is actually staggering, especially if you take into account all the people that spelled his name
Sunless
wrong, which is
Khan.
about 50% of them. So when
Sunless
FaZe
Khan
Clan invited me to play Rocket League with
plays
Seth
with,
Rogen for a
Seth
charity
Rogen.
stream they were hosting, it was no surprise that we already
playing
had
with
some
your twin
comedians
brother?
in the announcement. FaZe asked me to come up with a way to introduce and play the game with Nate Hill and Seth, who reportedly hadn't played video games since 1999. It can actually...
Dude, that's awesome.
That is awesome. Some of the unique opportunities that people far above our pay grade get to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Eventually.
Maybe, probably not. Holy shit, we're way off topic on everything, but I'm drunk. So,
Oh, duh. Of course we're way off topic. That's just how we are.
so, oh yeah, did you hear about the Tiny Tina game?
No, I haven't. I feel like that's something that I need to know about, though.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Everything we need to know.
I saw some stuff, and it was just kind of like in a feed, but I was busy, so I couldn't look into it.
Dude, apparently it's a follow-up to the Borderlands 2 DLC, Assault on Dragon's Keep. Yeah.
Oh, I love that DLC so much because I'm a nerd. So I'm a massive nerd.
But it's got a bit more of a fantasy flavor than sci-fi. It's not to be confused with with Tina Turner's Thunderdome.
To Tina Turner.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's not going to be Borderlands 4. It's going to be Tiny Tina's Wonderland is the next one. I am fucking stoked.
Nice.
Like, it's going to be incredible.
That's gonna be cool, dude. That's gonna be so freaking cool,
right? Because Tiny Tina was like the best character in Borderlands.
Is the best character in Borderlands, bar none.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you like. I don't care how much you like Krieg. I don't care how much you like Lilith. He's the best character that exists in the Borderlands series.
I was gonna say Claptrap.
No. I appreciate Claptrap for some of his moments, but in Borderlands 3, he fell short.
I didn't even finish Borderlands 3.
Yeah, I figured you didn't. But yeah.
Borderlands 2, I finished it like 12 times.
Right? I don't know. Something about Borderlands 3, it just didn't quite
It didn't hit the spot.
Yeah, it didn't land right. I think.
How far did you get into the prequel? Or the pre-sequel?
I beat all of them. I've beat every Borderlands game there was.
I got like 30 minutes into the pre-sequel and was like, fuck this. This is stupid.
I like the prequel for what it set up, but then
it's not the prequel. It's the pre-sequel.
They never did anything with it. They set it up, but they never finished it. Like,
yeah,
they didn't finish it. It's like, why would you set up such a really like cool like, oh my god, you're gonna give me a game where I have all of them available to me, and then they were just like, nah, you playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope they don't fuck up Tiny Tina's Wonderland like they did 3.
Or like they did the prequel.
Yeah.
Because if anything, that's kind of what I feel like they would end up... It would end up feeling more like that than it would Borderlands 3 or...
2. Yeah.
Yeah. Or even like the Telltale series, the Borderlands Telltale series.
But
then again, there is something separate to say about the Telltale series compared to, the Tiny Tina stuff.
The Telltale series is completely different.
Yeah,
it's a totally different type of game.
Yeah,
so I don't even consider that a Borderlands game.
But it is though, because there's actually canon in that game.
Yeah,
like actually canon.
There is, but it's not like a Borderlands 1, 2, or 3 game.
Sure,
what I mean.
But still, it does have an effect on the rest of the games. So
Which is
if you don't know what happens in there, you don't know what happens further on, and some of the events that happened in the Telltale games ended up showing up in Borderlands 3. So unless
That's
you
probably
were
why I was
aware of it,
confused as shit.
what?
That's probably why I was confused as shit for some of it.
Probably like if you didn't know Scooter died.
Yeah, nope, didn't know.
Yeah, there you go. It was in the Telltale series that he died. I actually had to look it up afterwards. Like after I got that bombshell dropped on me, I'm like, wow, because I didn't look into the Telltale series, so
Yeah.
I SOL myself. Yeah, that was pretty sad, but you have to kill off characters to make a good story, I guess. Whatever.
So while we're talking about games, Call of Duty 2021. It's been rumored that it's going to be a sequel to World War II. Terrible, terrible fucking mistake. And if it is, I'm out.
I mean, all right. Okay, so
World War II
if they're
was,
gonna
was
make
a good
it,
game.
if they're gonna make it any good, if they're gonna make something set in our current time be any good, it has to set itself above Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare. Because Modern Warfare is still relevant right now.
No.
It is.
They remastered, sure.
Yes.
That's just because it's a remaster. That's literally only because it's a remaster.
Yeah, no, and it added from Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. They still have to... Because Modern Warfare 2 was set in the current time when it was made.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have... And then Modern Warfare 3 and 4 was set farther into the future of that, if I remember correctly. So I'm probably off. So many Modern Warfare games.
Yeah, this is the 5th one.
Right. Shoot. Might as well call it Modern Warfare 5 at this point.
Instead of just
But-
Modern Warfare. Give me just a second. Keep talking. Keep chatting.
It's gonna have to be something that is one step above those games. If it's not, it's gonna flop. Guaranteed. There was so much to that game. Anything less, I will say, is going to be an absolute flop. Just bar none. I mean, a lot of the guns are going to be the same, but here's to say that also the new Modern Warfare game, the remastered, the remake, what we got last year or in 2019. Honestly, that was probably one of the best Call of Duty games that I've played in a really long time.
Yeah, since since Black Ops 2.
Yeah, and one of the only reasons why I'm playing Cold War, is because the rest of the guys are playing it. Like, I would rather play Modern Warfare, honestly. Like,
hey, question for you. Would you play Black Ops 4 with me?
I mean, yeah, I'll play any game.
You only have it on
again.
PS4, right? Or not PS4, Xbox One?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna buy it on PC.
Oh, okay. Thanks. It makes me feel better because I'm poor. Anywho, yeah, no, I'll definitely play Black Ops 4. I mean, I like Black Ops 4. I feel like I didn't get to play it enough when I had the chance.
You know what I like about it?
What?
I liked Blackout.
You like Blackout? Okay, so I didn't catch my stride in that game until like the very end, like when we stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Because remember when I wiped that one team? It was
Do you remember when
4v1 and I wiped that whole team by myself with a fucking pistol.
Do you remember when I...
You remember that? You have that.
Yeah. You remember when I
You streamed that.
When I won the game with... I got the game-winning kill with the thing.
With the
Jingle
sleigh bell.
And
Yeah,
I got $100.
it's on your other. It's on your other YouTube channel. On your
All
other
right,
YouTube
let me
channel.
see.
Like a friggin' weirdo. He's got 2 YouTube channels.
I know. 7.
Come on, you ain't no famous streamer. You
No,
should
I'm
have
not.
more than one YouTube.
Well, I have a personal one and my gaming one. New address.
So here's something completely random. You probably don't care about, but so you know how a lot of streamers about a year ago were getting canceled because of inappropriate things they were getting caught with, right?
Yes.
Do you remember Mini Lad? Craig Thompson.
Kind of.
Kinda. He used to play with the Vanoss crew.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So he, literally as of 9 hours ago, posted a video for the first time in a year. Literally a year. On his Craig Thompson channel. First time. I just felt like that was almost unexpected at this point. I mean, it's been an entire year after he's been canceled, and the next he was skyrocketing. Like, he was getting really popular with his meme his meme streams.
Question.
And what?
Do you want the full game or just the battle edition with multiplayer and blackout?
For me, or
yeah, for you and me.
I'm whatever you want to play, man. I'll just. I own the game. It's just downstairs on my Xbox. It's still downloaded. Like, I just have everything.
Well, we'll do it on PC.
No.
So.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, man. Yeah. It's weird to see that he's posted after almost a year.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it's awesome, but it's better than, I guess, not at all. I guess I'm curious to see if he's grown up. More or less. Because he's younger than me. He's 24. And he's made some big goofs. Some big goofs talking to underage people.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not entirely sure whether it's, how to think about it, because it's I started watching like a ton of Mini Lad, and then next thing you know, this showed up, and then it was just like, oh my god, I'm supporting who? I'm supporting what? It's sad, but he might come back. You never know. He might. I mean, look at PewDiePie. He came back after saying the N-word on stream. He came back.
I'm glad he did.
Yeah. I mean, he showed that he's become a bigger person from it, so I feel like he repents. I mean, he was big enough already when it happened. He was literally the biggest name on YouTube when it happened anyway, so I mean, how can you really get, taken or torn down, far enough to fail completely when you're literally the top dog of YouTube,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, security check.
Security check.
Yeah.
Verify you're a legitimate individual. Legitimadual. Legual. Enemy.
Gift.
Are you legitimate yet?
Am I legitimate anymore?
Yeah, are you legitimate?
Yes.
Are you legitimized yourself? That's good. I'm glad. Too legit to quit, you know? All right. So, are we planning on then a stream of
Blackout.
4 here in the next week?
Yeah.
All right. And I guess we can
So.
put a stamp on that now that is going to be next week's stream.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
So now I got to go to not shop but games, and I have to download it now.
Well, we have reached our 30-minute mark.
We sure have. So install that game.
It up.
Holy
yeah,
shit!
Let me get right on that.
It's 152 gigs.
Holy crap! Yeah, I'll get right on.
So
get right on
next week, or actually Thursday for me probably, I'll play some Blackout. Because Blackout
Thursday,
sounds like
what time?
fun.
Give the people a time.
6 Mountain Standard Time, MST.
There you go.
So
6 Mountain
5
Standard Time.
Pacific Time, 7 Central Time, and 8 Eastern Time. We're gonna be
there you go. He got the numbers right. Attaboy.
I'm like the only person
Attaboy.
in the fucking state that can get those numbers right because everyone's fucking retarded.
Well, part of your job, you have to mention that.
Yeah, because I have to deal with all the courts and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, no, like when I'm dealing with the courts, they're like, "Oh, is that an hour ahead or an hour behind?" Are you fucking stupid?
See that brick wall?
Run into it.
You are more dense than that wall.
So, but yeah, Thursday definitely we'll be playing some Blackout.
All right, we'll do it then.
Did you get that gift already?
Nope. I don't know where it's coming from.
BattleNet.
Oh, it's coming from the BattleNet. Okay.
So it's either in your email or on the BattleNet website.
Yep.
Or shit.
Yep. Noted. All right.
So, but
Time to sign
everybody,
off.
thank you much for watching, chilling out, hanging out with Keelan and myself. Go follow him on Twitter, The Real Antrace. Follow me on Twitter, at Mr. Jazzerciser. Or M. Jazzerciser. Shit, I don't know why I put Mr. It's M. Jazzerciser. I'm fucking stupid. I just noticed that on week 12. This is like 3 months in, dude. And I just
I
noticed
know.
that.
I know. It's got some life to it.
Hell yeah, it does.
Thanks,
But-
baby.
Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Keelan, for hanging out. It was a good time.
Always.
I typically stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, roughly about 6 o'clock Mountain Time. Today was a little bit later because, I rode my bike to work, and that was miserable. But, yeah, no,
Get strong.
Typically it's about 6 p.m. So, thanks again, everybody, for hanging out, chilling out with Keelan and I. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. I love you guys. All right.